everybody, welcome back to Chewy Chudo Comics. Thank you for tuning in. Just going to be doing some quick reviews today, and really I'm going to do two reviews for the two, hardest to get comics that I found this week. So the first one is The Rise, and this is actually The Rise number 2. If you've not seen this one before, if you've not read number 1, essentially this is George Romero's son writing this comic book, and he is writing what's going to amount to like the prequel to Night of the Living Dead. So, full transparency here, Night of the Living Dead is still my favorite movie. It's what introduced me to horror and zombies and stuff that I still adore and I would just really get into. So when I heard that this was coming out, I immediately made sure to get the pre-order and pick it up and whatever I could. So I do have The Rise number 1. That one is still a little bit harder to get a hold of, but it's not too pricey. And essentially that one is just kind of the build-up to say this is why the government was even experimenting with these things. And a lot of it is just trying to, one, create like a weapon, but two, trying to cure some diseases, basically like neurological issues and muscular issues. They're trying to cure it. And so they start trying to find ways to bring these muscles and bring dead things back to life. Now, in issue 2, which is this one, it does pick up from that spot. So if you have not read number 1, there you go, you're pretty much caught up. Issue 2, though, scientists have now ventured into different parts of the country, specifically Haiti, to find out what this zombification process is, what's used in it, and really what they want to do is they want to find out how it's done, and then they want to break it down and kind of deconstruct it so that we can then rebuild it the way that we want with some different adaptations. And it's one of those things, especially if you're into conspiracies and you've heard those conspiracy theorists about COVID being a man-made thing, or I don't even want to say it's a conspiracy theory, but just to say that something like that could come up. This really touches on that topic, and it talks about the scientists wanting to take this virus or disease or whatever it is and manipulate it into doing what they want. And it's a really good storyline. I'm really waiting on part 3 now, and it's one of these comics that I have not heard a lot of people talk about, and I think it's because a lot of comic shops don't have a lot of issues of this, and a lot of them don't even carry heavy metal comics. So be on the lookout for this one. I would strongly suggest to probably just buy it online. If you didn't already get it, it's either going to be sold out at your local comic shop, or they probably just didn't get any. So whether it's through chewychudo.com or any other website, it's probably going to be the best way to get that comic. Obviously, if you go to eBay, things like that, that's fine too, but the shipping is probably going to kill you on that one. Next is Never Never, also the second issue. If you have not read the first one, it is basically Peter Pan, and it's supposed to be Peter Pan, but instead of taking kids to Never Neverland for this great magical experience, he's actually taking them for really bad reasons. He's taking them there to what amounts to basically sacrifice them, and so he's going to take them there to feed them to this huge crocodile. And the first one's really good. It's a lot of action, and you get to see this in process and kind of who he's sacrificing and why, and how they're trying to escape and things like that. In the second issue, you actually get to see a lot of the world building and who is who, what tribe is this, because there is another tribe there that is kind of going against Peter Pan and his people. Where did they come from? How did this start? Why is he trying to do these things? And really, if he doesn't age any and nobody's dying, how are they really going at war with each other? And so there's a lot of really cool tidbits in this one, and you find out a lot about the world, but also a lot about the dangers of how they go about hurting or killing somebody that they really want to kill. And it's really, really good. It's really just a different angle for Peter Pan, but also it takes advantages of a lot of the little loopholes that were in Peter Pan. So I really like it. This is another one that's kind of hard to get a hold of. This one is selling for $9.99 at Chewy Chudo, but if you're buying it anywhere else, like eBay or any other comic online, you're looking at least $14.99, and realistically, it's probably more. It's probably closer to $20, $25. So The price is really, really good with ChewyChiller.com right now, but by all means, if you're trying to buy it somewhere else, that's totally fine. Just know you're probably going to be paying a little bit more than what I'm advertising here. But those are the 2 reviews I'm doing for this week, guys. I am going to be doing another video soon, just showing you kind of the dollar bin that we have, because I have a lot of different comics that are in the dollar bin here with ChewyChiller that aren't typically found in dollar bins. You know, big name titles, Marvel, other just TV show comics, things like that. So that'll be another video. But thank you again. Hopefully you like one of these 2 comics. Hopefully you'll go pick one up, and have a great day.